Test here. Test here. Oh wow. There we go. Test here. There's the successful test. Happy Halloween. And when I tell you that this R6 update is the absolute worst. Huh?
Where'd she go?
No one was up here.
Yeah, I heard it.
Nope.
I heard the stove.
Nah. No one was up here.
Okay.
Okay. But when I tell you that this here, this is the worst. Map ban phase. From now on, players can have some control over the maps they will be playing by banning the one they don't want to play. On unranked and ranked playlists before the operator ban phase, both teams ban a map at the same time through individual voting. After voting, a map will be selected randomly among the remaining ones to be played during the... Oh, okay, cool. I actually enjoy that. But this looks terrifying. This here, I hate that. God, it's so gross. They look like Muppets. Look at Thermite. Look at Thermite. Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta check Ubisoft Club real quick. I just don't like how gross that is. That's disgusting. I just don't like how gross that is. That's disgusting. Enjoy Halloween as a group with the Ubisoft Club Challenge. Play a match of Sugar Fright with a team of 5 to earn a Sugar Fright pack. So you're the best trick-or-treater within the Ubisoft. Win 3 matches of Sugar Fright to obtain the Burnt Mannequin charm. Okay, that charm kind of gold though. So let's give me nightmares tonight. I need to go into a party actually. Hold on. Can I cancel matchmaking? It's too late? I guess it's too late. I'm gonna see if I can. Hi, CD. Hi, CD. Freaking party. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Hey, I got a pack. Where'd I get a pack? Oh! I don't like that at all. That is unsettling. Oh, okay. I got a uniform for Twitch, I think.
Happy Halloween, emoji jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, happy freaking Halloween, my boy. Oh God. Oh no, they look so gross. This is disgusting. A Canadian assault rifle. Oh. Oh no. Oh my God. No. This is not okay. This is so not okay. This is so bad. Why does Castle look like that? Castle's probably the best looking one here though. Oh, they look so gross. I hate that. I hate that so much. Ah, dude, I got the chills. This is scarier than any horror movie. Oh. Okay, so Frost is asleep. Excuse me? I'm getting a call. Hey, what up?
Bro.
Yo.
I have boys betting on who's gonna get with me first.
Oof.
I'm scared.
Don't be.
There's like 4 of them. And my best friend is one of them.
Your best friend is one of them?
Slightly hoping my best friend wins though.
Oh, nice.
Because the other 3 hate my guts.
Oh, wow.
So why the fuck are they betting on this?
Well, like, you know, hate is like a really strong word.
Yeah, I know it may be strong, but it's true.
Oh, bad. I respawned. Why are you in here? Can you go away? Freaking die. Yep, got him.
Scissors match between me and Melly.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Whoop. Okay.
Okay, I'm scared.
4.
They're doing rock, paper, scissors now.
Who's gonna, like, ask?
And it's down to 2 of them.
Why am I, like, slightly a god at this game? At this moment. There's only 2 of them? Should I join this rock, paper, scissors match?
No. No, because it's, one person hates me a lot more than the other. Because my best friend's left, and then his best friend Melly is left. If I win, he'll stop simping on
God
me,
dang
and
it.
if he wins,
Finders Stealers. Tricksters have pulled ahead. Sweet points.
Won't you come into the store?
May you rest in peace. Tricksters take the lead. Yours is ours. What we can take, we'll eat. Sweet in the bag. Took the lead. Treats for us, tricks for you. Sweet points. Sugar up! Trickster's in the lead. Five minutes remaining. Trickster's past the midpoint. Denied. Cake is ours. We've been denied.
Oh, I died. That's fine. Because I'm not doing good because there's literally only 3 of us. We are 15 points behind. Not good, Chief. Ain't looking good. Ah, I'm dead. Okay, so I was a god for a second until she called. And then she was being bet on? Question mark, question mark? People playing like that, that's how freaking lonely dudes are now. They're just betting on if they're gonna get with this girl or not. Did I just get hit with a bomb? Did someone just throw a bomb at me and I died? You serious? Yeah, they hit me with a bomb! They threw a grenade at me and called it a day. Sometimes bad guys spawn in here, which isn't good. Which is why you can't camp in this game, because anyone can come from anywhere. Oh, get actually murdered. This is just cold, but I was talking to my friends with quotes because we're not actually friends, and I was like, yeah, this game is just really advanced paintball. I'm dead. I'm alive? Freaking, oh my god. Here. What the frick? Hi. I did not know how that was going to turn out, and it turned out in my favor. And I do not like this because this is terrifying. I'm having a bad time. I am not having a good time. How do you even get up there? Okay. Well, if 2 of my teammates didn't leave because we were losing, we'd probably be doing better right now. Crap, did someone comment something? Oh no, the last thing he said was Happy Halloween, then he left. Deny the cakes. So is Frost gonna wake up yet? Because God, this has got to be a nightmare. But it doesn't even matter who you're playing as. You don't get to use your loot or anything like that, or else there'd be Grismont mines everywhere. But this game said, no sir. You will join a match that's already in progress. I'm already in a match. Oh my god, was that car... what is... Oh. Oh my god. That's not alright. That was... That's probably the scariest thing I've seen all day. I hate that. I'm going to the menu. Screw that. I don't want to see any more of that tonight. No, I have to because it's Halloween. So I got to. Plus, I gotta... Can't leave it. Okay, yeah. Yo, I should fight back contain the following. Ambitious puppet. Oh my gosh. She's an attacker, yeah. Ow, my head hurts. Where is she? There she is. Okay, yeah, so uniforms. Okay, so you see how normal she looks, and you have ambitious puppet. Which just, for God's sake, that's so bad. That is not okay. It's horrible. This game mode is just horrible. Like, it's so bad. Oh, what even are these new? Okay, Marcus Red. Match cancellation. This new feature will allow players to cancel their ranked match if a player leaves early. It becomes available to an incomplete team during the prep phase. The player is just gonna for the first round, or if lobby is formed with anything less than 5 versus 5 players, a majority vote will cancel the match, which will show as canceled and have no impact. Okay. I can now mark you as red. ADS. Ping system, they switch that around. Reinforcement pool. The defenders will now have a pool of 10 reinforcements available to use at the beginning of each round, regardless of the number of players. Okay, that's better than like 3. Okay, new weapon optics, a new hard breach charge. A new hard breach charge is available in some attacker loadouts. It destroys reinforced hatches and opens medium-sized holes in reinforced walls that players can enter by crouching or vaulting. Got it. Reinforced hatch rework, weapon optic color. Players now customize the color and opacity of weapon optics in the accessibility section of the options menu. God, I'm gonna go do that like right now. Options. Because like the default is like, oh, it switches from red to green. Black, white, purple, red, orange, light orange, yellow, light green, green, turquoise, blue, and light blue. So you can make it stick with like just one color. Let's go with green. Let's go with a nice green. And we'll drop it down like, not gonna leave it at like 100 because I can't see. Here, let's go into like a regular, nice little quick match. Just so I can calm my nerves, since this game just wishes I was dead. I like how the title was just, it's back, but it's worse. I didn't have a choice. They made me, Doc. Did I have a choice? I wasn't paying attention. I'm watching YouTube.
Oh, no, I can do whatever I want. I can change back whenever I want.
I don't get it. That sounds exclusively beneficial.
No, Ruby, you don't understand. I can turn into a bird, Ruby. I can turn into a bird.
Oh, girl, I don't. Why is this bad?
Ah, we're in. Okay. This isn't that bad. It's green. Oh, is this it? Okay. Are they smaller? Or are they still like the same size? Because I haven't played this game in a fat minute.
My favorite character is the only one who doesn't talk. I'm excited to see how they are.
Oh, they're like slightly smaller, but like they're not
Like, yeah,
obviously smaller.
talking their way into being world friends. The fan base was so insistent about it that the writers just gave up. I can't wait for Volume 17 will be well or no, and when Weiss finally gets to hook up with Torchwick's ghost. Oh, I get it. You want some real emotional investment? Did you know that my sister and I were
I don't know if I got scanned yet.
Why is my name spelled with a Q? Aaron, I'm John Rooster Teeth. Here to insist that you please watch any of
Oh, that's I literally reinforced
Hey, thanks
every
for
single
watching.
wall.
If you do want to watch any of Rooster Teeth's other shows, then you should head on over to this video's sponsor, Verb. They got all the Rooster Teeth hits, like Camp Camp, Genlock, Red vs. Blue, and Ruby Chibi, which is somehow better than actual Ruby. Are you in the mood for something a little more vintage? Well, Verb's got
Get shot at.
cartoons like Rocko's Modern Life and other old cartoon favorites like Codename Kids Next Door. Check out the link in the description below for a 2-week free trial and start watching all their cool stuff today.
Well, there goes two of them. I thought that was 2 hours.
That we had to cut for time. There's so much to make fun of with Ruby. And if you want to hear those extra bits that didn't make it in, then come on down to our Patreon. We got them over there. Come on down and take a listen. Alright. See you next time.
Hi, Castle.
Sonic Hedgehog is a game where medium-sized animals save small-sized animals from the clutches of large egg. You play as Sonic Hedgehog.
Yeah, you can't trick me with that lion.
So fast his legs become donut. Sonic learned to run by avoiding the police. This is because he cannot pay his taxes and drops his life savings anytime he stops a toll. Follow Sonic as he speed runs his way through slides, loops, boingos, spikers, and other obstacles, sometimes including the floor. Or don't follow him, depending on how the camera feels. When he is on screen, Sonic can rev himself up into a spin ball because he is immune to motion sickness. Not seasickness. Like other mice, Sonic cannot breathe underwater. He is, of course, fine in space.
Why is he shooting at me?
Because there is no water in the way. If Sonic wants to scramble large egg, he's gonna do one thing, and that's to look fabulous. Collect hair dye crystals and rub for instant fun. Sonic has lots of friends to help him collect those rocks and rock that look.
How did he die? Did he get shot? Is someone at the door?
Mighty the Armadillo, Danica Patrick, and United States.
Oh no.
Friends dress codes, however. The boys wear shoes, and the girls wear entire outfits. Gotta cover up those spots. And if the internet has taught me anything, it's that toe is the sexiest part of the body. Oh, yeah. Speaking of sexy, large egg. And large egg isn't the only oval Sonic has to worry about. There's a whole cavalcade of eggy boys ready and raring to cause trouble. You got large egg, rotten egg,
God dang it.
century egg, deviled egg, you got Easter eggs, egg, Benedict. Woo! It's such a large collective of villains. Even Sonic needs a break every once in a while. So he goes over and steals ideas for recreational activities from his rich neighbor Mario, and then does them worse, like hosting parties and driving cars. That's so unnatural. Sonic shouldn't drive a car. You know what? You're right. Sonic isn't old enough to drive. None of his friends are. Oh boy.
I have 10 charms.
12. Uh-oh. The only one who is old enough to drive a car is Gamer Sonic, an experimental Sonic who scientists designed to look like a
gaming PC.
He resonates with the hair dye crystals because they, like him, possess the power of rainbow
Gamer keyboards.
Gamer Sonic is pretty popular, which is impressive considering the fact that his first appearance was in a relatively unknown side game that came pre-packaged with a pet simulator. But now he's popular enough to get his own spin-off games, like everyone's favorite.
Well, guess I'm checking the basement.
There are other Sonics too, like Classic Sonic. Back in the classic classic times, Sonic used to be 2D and round, but then he got a
Scan.
3D, which stands for down.
Scan.
Hey, how'd he grow so much? Well, I guess he must have touched a thunderstone. That's a funny mouse joke.
Oh, hey, other bombers in here. Found them both. I'm the best. No, I'm not. People hate me.
And Bandana, which the fans have decided is the most egregious of these somehow. Sonic fans are famous for making thousands of original characters and better games than Sega does. Sonic spent the better part of the last decade face planting down a spiral staircase into
Excuse me?
making games so bad they literally retconned themselves out of existence. It wasn't long before making fun of Sonic became the status quo, so commonplace that nearly everybody was doing it. Sonic saw this from his hospital bed and he said, "Oh, so people like making fun of Sonic, huh? I could do that. I could be cool. Because if anyone knows cool, that's Sonic Hedgehog." And so Sonic returned from the underground, shedding his 90s energy like a caterpillar, and emerging as a beautiful, self-deprecating 2010s butterfly. Come on, he shouted from his carnival stall, and take a pot shot at the blue mouse. Only 2 pence a pop. Get it while supplies last. Come, humanize us through humor and revitalize our failing brand. And somehow, this actually worked. So Sonic is back, and he's rolling around at the speed of sound faster than ever before, until something stupid inevitably trips him up again. People are comparing you to me?
Oh,
You're
Rick.
not even good enough to be my thing. Jesus Christ. Hey, thank you for watching.
Oh, hi! Wow, that scared me.
Don't click off yet. This one's important. As you probably know, I've done a lot of ad spots for Verve in the past. They're a streaming service. They're great. They've been
Hey,
really good
second
to me.
place.
And recently,
So far.
they've been very good to me.
When I joined in the middle of the match.
Each other to make a new show called Epithet Erased. Epithet Erased is an ensemble comedy
Rainbow
show about
gaming
people with
keyboards.
superpowers based around a random word that is attached to their soul called an epithet.
Hey, you found him.
Except
You shoot through the wall.
powers are garbage, and it's
Oh, did you just shoot a bomb?
well, the main characters have the powers dumb and soup. The story is about this little girl, Molly, who gets trapped overnight in this museum on the same night that a bunch of thieves
Oh,
break
that's fun.
to steal an artifact, and she has to deal with it.
And this guy is
It's kind
blind.
of like if you combined My Hero Academia and Home Alone, and then made it stupider. Epithet Erased is a full-length, professionally produced show. This season is 7 episodes. They all run about 25 minutes. It's got full voice work with pro VAs who've been absolutely killing it so far. It's got a full art team, soundtrack. It's all animated in a style similar to So This Is Basically, but it has some fully animated segments, like the opening theme, which are done by Powerhouse, the guys who do Netflix Castlevania, so that's very exciting. Epithet Erased will be premiering on Verve in October, and I'm really excited to talk more about it and show it off as we get closer to the release date. I'll be previewing little bits of the show on my Patreon until then. So be sure to use that link in the description below to get a free trial of Verve and get a head start right now. Get familiar
Oh,
with
the
service, check out
teaser's
all
about to
the
go
shows.
off. Yep.
Be sure to keep an eye out for Epithet Erased coming in October. And he learns how to stop other people from criming by knocking into their brains and politely smacking them with his crime knife. He forms a mysterious group of phantom thieves known as the Do-Crimers, whose crimest do of all is managing to smuggle a cat with them everywhere they go. The Do-Crimers have 2 goals. First, correct injustice and get back at those rotten adults. A phrase that does not at all sound weird and unnatural. And second, personas. Except don't, because you're not good enough for them. You stanky. Raise those stank stats of yours so characters are willing to sit next to you at the lunch table.
Raise them stank stats. What's the me joining ongoing matches? Can I just join a match? This says round 1.
Mood. Ignore your do-criming and spend 50
So-
minutes sobbing into a hamburger.
Hey kid, did you just eat a whole hamburger? Not bad. Here, take this gun.
But whatever you do, spend your time wisely. Some friends unlock massive quality of life improvements that really have no business being optional. loyal, while others are totally worthless. You can also date some or all of them. Nasty Crime Boy is pretty charming. In fact, he's so charismatic that whenever he falls in battle, the other party members will instantly die of sadness. If you want to be icky, you can date multiple girls at once.
What is going on? What is going on?
Nasty to earn his namesake.
Round 2, I guess.
Be your surrogate little sister. But what-
Man, round 2. Nice. Loving.
Have you ever wanted to be dumb?
I just love round 2.
How about
Go with Smunk, I guess.
Congratulations! Go directly to jail. Can I date a boy? What? No! That's weird! Feel free to date this alcoholic adult, though. That's totally fine. Stealth your way through the game's awesome opening act, and then slip slide through a series of even started. Who could your next target be, I wonder? It says, slapping you across the face with the answer and winking as loudly as possible. Hey, what? No, get out of here, hard.
Oh, okay. Or I just can't shoot.
Quick!
Like ever.
The two crimers
Oh, that
question
belongs to
their
Mozzie. I was about to pop it.
light gray justice yet again!
Was it really okay
What up?
for us to change the heart of Thomas Baby Eater? The
Oh, I didn't mean to destroy your drawing and now Mozzie. I'm sorry.
I'm not so sure. What do you think?
Mozzie, I must apologize sincerely. Oh! There's 10 of them between all of us. Which means we all share.
Other people.
I thought we all got 10 individually, so you can reinforce the whole building.
Persona! I can't get it off. Oh, trust me, guys, it's gonna look really cool.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Well, Mishima's dead. For real? Mishima, are you okay? Did you know that we're the fantasy? Now, where are we supposed to find another do-crimer at this crime of night?
Just switch your gun. Or don't.
called the Palace. Steal the core of their desires, their treasure, and those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion. Trickster.
Okay, now I'm attacking. This makes no sense at all. None. I'm gonna play Dokkaebi.
Thank you so much
Why
for
not?
watching, and a huge thank you to
I'm gonna get
Atlas
myself
for
killed.
sponsoring this video.
But hey,
You can pick up Persona
who
5
cares?
Royal right now by using the links in the description below. You can get a hard copy or get a digital download right now and play it during quarantine.
Yay!
Persona 5
What is going on?
If you need convincing, I wanted to play it for maybe like 3 hours again to refresh my memory before making this video, and I ended up playing it for 30 hours instead. Oops. Also, be sure to check out the outtakes and deleted scenes that didn't quite make it into the final cut of the video.
And one of my teammates left the
On
game.
Patreon, and you can check them out right now. Trails of Cold Steel is a series of JRPGs set in the Empire of Wilbonia, an evil military power that masterminds high-stakes wars where nobody ever seems to die. Explore the rich world building of Zemuria, including sophisticated economies, political structures, and scary dinosaurs. You play as human friendship speech Rean Schwarzer. Follow this young man as he goes from being bullied by his classmates to being bullied by his students. He enrolls at Thor's Military Academy, where the finest Wilbonian soldiers train in tutorial sewers to prepare them for the real sewers.
Oh, I'm gonna park this right by the front door so I can pick it up later.
Some of them are spies, some of them are witches.
Because that's where I'm coming from, the front
But
door.
everyone's got a twist because this school is built on a foundation of pretzels. Also a giant robot. And sewers. Spend 120 hours with Class 7.
Oh my god, they didn't see me? Are you serious?
Where terrorism keeps happening, but the plot does not. Then balk in amazement as they replace your class with a new and better one, and you realize the first 2 games were a giant waste of time. Tear through enemies with the power of arts and crafts. Feed your friends a bunch of magic marbles to turn them into unstoppable monsters. Spend half the game using combat multipliers to literally beat the experience points out of bosses like pinatas, and the other half juggling Yorbles back and forth as the game shuffles you through its 5,000 party members. Let's meet just a few of Reed's friends. Kiki's Plot Delivery Service, Nikki Phoenica,
Sword.
Caster the Friendly Broast,
Mushy. Stop shipping me with Tina.
Unproblematic Faye, Red Violinist, Emmy award-winning voice actor Mike Rice.
Okay. Or you can shoot first.
Can't remember all those characters? Don't worry. Cold Steel 3 spends half its runtime reintroducing you to people, whether you remember them or not. If Cold Steel's plot were a sandwich, the third game would be a big slice of ham covered in a giant game of cast ketchup. And the first two games would be nothing!
Did y'all really rush him? Rush him?
The house on the other side of town to get this recipe.
Literally all three of you came out.
To the left, you have missed 45 quests!
That's okay. Why deal with my own trauma when I can slap another friendship speech against the nearest face like a dead fish? Forward relentlessly, moving up fruitlessly.
Instructor Reed, I wish to purchase the Gummet Ball from the machine. May I borrow 50 Mira?
50 Mira. Oh, God, growl!
They turned me into a bird, Reen! I'm a seagull!
Instructor? Instructor, please. My gumball.
Watch as the entire
My gumball.
gets exponentially hotter with each new install.
We planned for a safe and secure vote. Now we're ensuring an accurate result. So you can count on us.
Shut up.
Steven Universe is a show about the Crystal Gems, Garnet, Armrest, and Squidward. They
Is that allowed?
universe and go on adventures. Garnet is the best one. She's cool and lets Steven have fun. Squidward has a crush on Steven's dead mom, Mrs. Marshmallow. She's crazy. Armrest is purple. Together, they save Beach City and the rest of the Earth from evil monsters. At some point, it's revealed that all the gems are secretly evil or something, but that's
Oh,
only
okay.
100 episodes of filler. You can just skip to the big twist where Garnet fights Hulk Hogan, and it turns out she's actually two lesbians in an overcoat trying to sneak into an R-rated movie. Follow Steven as he discovers his powers, such
I
as
did not. Okay.
featuring Beach City's rich cast of characters,
Whatever.
including Curly Fries Man, who tends
But I know where they are now.
character on
So,
screen, and everyone just seems to be cool with it.
yeah, I'm
Also,
just gonna do
this
that.
watermelon. All
Somebody's gotta fall for it.
character
Called it.
done through singing
I know where you idiots are now,
Steven
stupid.
Universe keeps its mysteries as mysteries by having Steven ask no questions that any other human would ask, such as, where did this lion come from? Who is the evil space giraffe? Why is Armrest such a terrible person? Remember that time Armrest traumatized Steven by turning into his dead mom to taunt his emotionally broken father, and then made up for it by cleaning
fake.
their garage? Yeah. That makes up for that. Steven Universe teaches us that even if we come to understand someone,
Can we walk in that?
hate them.
Okay, yeah, we can.
Miraculous, French show about ladybugs and cat nerd. They save the city of Paris from
Ah, what?
Frog, who makes bad guys using butterflies, but he can only make people evil when they get mad.
I don't even think I got a kill that time.
Sitting in his room waiting for someone to get mad. Only one person in Paris can be mad at a time. That's the rule.
That's all you need.
Great saying.
Put it down.
Property
Do
value.
something. Up, you're dead.
Hi, actually. Ladybugs has the power to be lucky, and Cat Nerd has the power to kill anything he touches, and also make bad puns. But she's not ladybugging. Ladybug is a normal girl named Marionette who isn't good at anything. Cat Nerd is secretly a fashion.
That sucks because people just get worse and worse at this game. Like, they just leave when they see that they're losing.
Can't seem to recognize each other's voices in and out of costume for no reason. Marionette is held by her magical bug friend, Tiki. Tiki is a Kwami, which is a term that was first mentioned in episode 22. Did I miss an episode? Or looks like it's time for our obligatory once per episode cut to Hawkmoth. What do you got for us, Hawky? Yup, featuring good 3D animation. What? That's right. 3D animation can look good now. Look out, VeggieTales.
Look out, VeggieTales.
Only 3 months, and it shows. Miraculous Ladybug teaches us that the amount of exposition and plot you need for a successful.
Actually, wait a minute. Can I cancel? Can I? How do I cancel matchmaking? There it is.
Skip the exposition and put the beginning at the end. Wow, cool idea. What do we put in the middle? Oops. All the bad guys look like they stole their color schemes from off-brand 90s children's shows.
I like what's called Castle Terror Toy Bundle, which is a very good way to describe it, because this is horrifying.
Just letting her die for being the worst human on Earth. You know, you guys could probably snag an Emmy for being the first children's show to kill off a character on screen. Just saying. Hawkmoth has pretty good evil plans too, though. Then Lady Bubs fixes everything with her magic status quo yo-yo. The status quo yo. Then everything's back to normal. Miraculous. You guys should stop doing these ending CGs. They look really bad. The Saurus. I am Hawkmoth. It's so hard to get children to learn their etymology, but once you're teaching, the only thing they'll need to learn are screams. All I need in return are Ladybug and Cat Noir's Miraculous. All Miraculous is, it's sort of unclear. It doesn't really matter. You're not going to succeed anyway.
Hello, I'm Niles Zickman, and I'm running for Anoka County Commissioner, District 3. That's Blaine and Spring Lake Park. As a lifelong resident, your former fire chief, and a small business owner, I know this community. You told me you want a responsible county budget that protects your family, government that works for you, and economic prosperity and job growth. Based on my experience, I'm confident I can deliver on these. I'm asking you for your vote. Thank you.
I'm looking for these now.
Passion. Discover your inspiration.
Discover your voice.
Discover your community.
Discover your career.
Century College. Discover what's next.
Gravity Falls is about Marbles and her twin brother Dipstick. They go up to Gravity Falls, Oregon.
Marbles and her twin brother Dipstick.
Dipstick is convinced they're monsters, but Uncle Mystery's like, nah. Then he finds a spooker-wooker walkthrough that tells him all about the monsters. Meanwhile, Marbles falls in love with every boy she meets. Unfortunately, one of them is an evil McWinster named Gilderoy Lockhart, a magical liar with a ridiculous haircut and Stan's greatest rival. He wants the Mystery Shack for himself because he thinks another journal's on the property. There are 3 journals, and whoever has them all has them all. Ooh, the race is on. Dipper wants to figure out who wrote the journals. Maybe it was Dr. Seuss. Along the way, they fight monsters such as evil gnomes, evil golf balls, parental abandonment, strong bad. Meanwhile, Grunkle Mystery teaches us lessons about fraud and tax evasion. After the 20th Marbles Crush of the Week episode, they thought, man, let's not leave Dipstick out of this hot action. So they made Wendy. I guess they call them the Pines Twins because they're always pining after someone. The writers actually start to use her for a bit in season 2 before realizing
I saw something that said Canadian on it.
Better put her back in her box. That's all well and good until Razzle Dazzle Dorito comes to town. He's got crazy powers, but also doesn't, and needs to take over bodies to do anything. That's why he has to make deals with humans.
Razzle Dazzle
Why don't you make a deal
Dorito.
with him? He has terrible reviews on Yelp. So many mysteries, the fan base is obsessed with them. Did you know that every color scheme is secretly a hexadecimal code that leads to Bill Cipher's cookie jar? Did you know that half the cast is voiced by Seuss?
Oh, that must have been what it was. No, because it wasn't anything that.
Oops! The biggest twist is that it's a children's show, and you're all crazy. Marvel, as the writers, take the best character and gradually make her the worst character by having her learn no lessons for 40 episodes. Then watch as Marbles makes Dipstick give up everything so she can have
Oh, I can get
free time
600.
boys over and over again. And she's just totally selfish all the time. And they bring it up in universe, and it just never gets resolved. Like, literally the devil calls her out on it. And Gravity Falls is the best Western.
Okay, here we go. Let's relive my nightmare.
Wonderful writing, morals, visuals, and a story and cast that touched our hearts. Seriously though, is Mabel just gonna get away with all that shit, or...
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Now I know what you're thinking. Gravity Falls is over. What do I do? What is left? What show could possibly fill that void? Well, why not find some new shows with this episode's sponsor, Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is an anime streaming... Study up. Thanks. For every person saying my vote doesn't matter, there's another person saying my vote doesn't matter.
That means everybody should think of their vote.
Cowboy Bebop is a show about Spike Spencer and Jet Set Radio. They go on adventures bounty hunting in their Bebop ship, but they're really bad at it and super poor. That's why after they get sick of eating tin cans and sticks, they save up their money to buy a dog. Along the way, they pick up My Valentine and some kind of elf man. Danny Elfman. My Valentine is a revolving door party member who ditches the group and comes back every 2 days with no money like a trailer park mom. The dog is the only smart one, featuring a cast that never interacts with each other outside of the occasional middle finger, leading to wonderful dynamics including nothing. But what the show lacks in character dynamics, it more than makes up for with cryptic one-liners. Oh, Ed, anything with blue. What? Why'd you say that? Why'd you say it like that? Am I supposed to interpret that? What does that mean? Such complex backstories. Spike is trying to find his girlfriend, Mrs. Bebop, who has all the personality of a cardboard cutout of a vagina. But she was kidnapped by his DeviantArt fanfiction rival, Vicious, a silver-haired Martian mobster. He's my original character. You don't know that much about Mai, except that she's unlikable.
Why is this taking so long this time?
VHS tape arrives for her in the
I'm just
mail. What's inside might change a young woman's life
impatient.
forever. Jet's time as a policeman has turned him into the ship's stubborn mom. Spike, you better not go out for ice cream, he says. Then when Spike comes back from his ice cream date, he's like, okay, you can come back, but it's not like I like you or anything. Baka. Danny has no backstory. Her only focus episode is a literal mushroom-induced hallucination. None of the cast knows how to talk to Danny, so they just leave her on the ship like a soon-to-be-dead car baby. They even throw her in a corner for the ending because it's too serious for her shenanigans. But don't worry, they replaced her with the most well-loved and classic egg-eating scene in all of anime. Cowboy Bebop is a masterpiece because it's so ambiguous that aside from a few specific story beats, you can imagine the characters however you want. That's the great thing about interpreting.
Yay! Reset the time limit. Not about to wait here all day.
Oh no! Evil leftovers! Oh!
My estimated wait time was 49 seconds.
Thank you guys for
What do I do
watching. If
from
you
in
want
here?
to support the show, you should check out this episode's sponsor, Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is an anime streaming service with hundreds of episodes all in HD. It's also legal, so you can support your favorite creators instead of being a pirating hack. And if you go to my URL, crunchyroll.com/jello, you can get their premium
Estimated wait time is 47 seconds again.
If you like Cowboy Bebop, they got space shows, Space Adventure Cobra, Space Brothers, Space Patrol Luluko. Also, I just realized they have the Japanese version of Samurai Pizza Cats on here, and if that doesn't entice you, I don't know what will.
Spike, are you fucking smoking on a ship with a closed oxygen supply? I mean, if you want to do that, go outside.
See, this matchmaking is why I have YouTube playing. 10 seconds until it goes over my estimated wait time. Okay, well, it's over my estimated wait time.
My name is Jessica Parks, and I am a post-sound.
Alright, well, screw that.
I do sound.
They don't want me to relive my nightmare? I won't.
Back in the year 20-odd past, Blizzard decided to make a game called Overwatch. Then they wanted to make it a movie instead, but animation's expensive, so they said, hey, you know what'd be a great way to fund this? By making a game. In the year 20-odd future, robots took over the world. Then some people got together and said, robots, stop the robot fighting. Okay, said the robots. Those humans then became an elite group called Overwatch, and everybody loved them until they didn't. Overwatch had two boss men. The first was Call of Duty, and everyone liked him because he was hot. The other was Death Gun, who is clearly evil. They have a fight.
Hey, we're in.
Die, except they don't. Death Gun came back to life as little Timmy's first OC, and Call of Duty came back as Call of Duty Ghosts. Now they're edgy grandpas.
Edgy grandpas.
That is until one day this monkey pressed the Overwatch button and it came back to life. Now they're tasked with important missions like escorting this Hollywood jackass's limo 2 blocks and fighting each other. What
What exactly does Overwatch do again? It turns out that Overwatch's plot doesn't really matter because the game is all non-canonical.
Up and another teammate left. In my finger.
Heroes, Dragon Tales, Mr. Magoo, Samus Farron, La Catrina, American Tag, Tracy, Play of the Game & Watch, Johnny Test, Chinese Bootleg Elsa, Toblerone, Wimble, Neon Pink Evangelion, MC Hammer, Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, Dr. Zayas.
It's not a phase, Mom. Necromercer.
And she's so asleep.
Build-A-Buddha, Lucio. Oh, and another one now. This game has no diversity.
Isn't it when you die?
Are there girl robots? Is Bastion a girl robot? Pick a hero and join the
Don't
team.
you? Isn't it like when you die in your dream or nightmare or whatever, you wake up? Why is she still sleeping?
Bjorn's corpse getting play of the game. Hey, thanks for watching. This episode was sponsored by Audible.com.
Are both of you aiming at me?
Like books? Audible's got books. Over 250,000 books you can listen to. I used Audible whenever I was driving back and forth from college over the last 4 years, and oh man, did it make those car rides much faster and way more enjoyable. You can get a free 30-day trial today by signing up using my link, audible.com/jello. I recommend the book One More Thing by BJ Novak. It's a collection of short stories that are pretty funny and sometimes thought-provoking. I enjoyed it a lot. You guys should check it out. Just so you guys know, so this is basically we'll be taking a short break for a little while so I could focus on another video that I probably should have finished a while ago. Thanks. Ahora regresamos a Play of the Game. Soldier, estoy embarazada y tú eres el papá. No, no, no!
Wimbo bimbo. Okay. Oh, okay, bye.
Adventure Time is about Jake the dog and Finn the human. Finn is a spunky 12-year-old who likes math and screaming, and every girl in the land wants to smooch him, even this creepy grandma elephant. Eventually, he grows into a strapping young man with unchecked emotions and a restraining order. Jake is a doughy layabout who teaches Finn to bottle up his feelings and spend all his time partying instead of becoming a better person. He can stretch and shapeshift into any size or form except for a good role model. Together, they're codependent. They quest for the sake of Princess Bobobo, the leader of the Candy Kingdom, who often clones and murders her own subjects. Watch as she causes the conflict in a third of the episodes, and then Jake causes the conflict in the rest of them. Oh, and ice cream is there too, I guess. Follow their wacky adventures, filled with the kind of randomness you thought was funny back when you still used the XD emoticon. Featuring radical lingo, schmauzow, algebraic, slam a cow, that dude looks rough. Wow, that sounds really hip and not at all awkward and stupid. Hey there, network executive. You worried that sick lingo isn't enough to attract the kids and the stoners? Fret not, because Adventure Time's got you covered with gross-out humor, featuring plenty of farts and sometimes vomit. Animated, on-screen, visible, coming out of a mouth vomit. Not funny, never funny, always gross. Stop it. Watch as the show goes from a series of episodes with no conclusions to a series of character arcs with no conclusions.
Hey, how do we write endings?
Just eat some glue and write down whatever you see.
I don't see anything.
That's
Okay.
fine.
At the end of every season, we
God, just watching them smiling on their way of death is
5 seasons,
horrifying. I don't like that.
Whoa!
That is. I need to work on my
Still on board?
commentary.
Well, you won't be when we get to the romantic
Just 'cause it's so quiet. Like, I don't know how quiet it
He
is.
bounces off a war crime grime onto a literal flame demon, then dumps him for being too creepy. The best episodes are the ones without Finn and Jake in them. Follow Marceline, Ice Cream, Beebo, and the rest of the tertiary cast in one-off adventures that are way more interesting than anything we're supposed to care about, as Rebecca Sugar tries her best to give the show any redeeming qualities.
So, how should we resolve Finn losing his arm?
You know, I've been thinking, maybe we shouldn't resolve it. It's not an arc. It's part of him now. It's something he has to deal with. It's something that Finn's lost and he's never getting back. It's something that'll always remind him of his father who left him and took that part of him away. You can't change that. Nothing can change that.
I was blinded myself.
He just has to live with it. He has to grow. Move on. Maybe we all do.
Right, I've got it. He meets a bee who wants to bang his arm, and then he honey-jaculates a new one. That's it. Thank you.
Ah, hi.
Hey, thank you guys so much for watching, and a huge thanks to our first ever guest artist, my good
We're
buddy
nice.
Dave. He did an amazing
5
job.
points behind. Why are you here?
He drew all of this. Look how good that is. You should check out the links to all his cool artwork in the description, and if you want to support the show, you should check out some cool anime at Crunchyroll.com. Use my link to get 30 days of free anime, professional subtitles, no advertisements, all HD. Look at that. There's no downsides. Today, I recommend checking out Durarara. It's an anime about a mysterious headless biker made of shadow in the city of Tokyo. It also features flying vending machines and a Russian guy who sells sushi. Go check it out. Bye. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. In the new games, Pokemon Ketchup and Mustard. I'm Professor Tree, and I'm going to ask you what your gender is. You're finally 10, and that means it's time to go off on a nationwide journey to fight gang members and monsters. Now that you got
Stupid.
two with eyeballs by your side, it's totally safe. Watch out. Along the way, you're going to have to deal with the villainous Team Pants.
Dude got shot once and then collapsed.
No, you can't skip this tutorial. And if
Which, you
catch
know,
all the Pokemon,
I think anyone would collapse if they got shot, but, you know.
get a digital certificate. Wow, look at that. That's not even a real reward in universe. Get a badge from all the gyms. There's a gym for every Pokemon type.
Ah,
except
okay.
Dark. Sound too difficult? Use the EXP share to cheat your way through the game.
I don't know where he is.
Pokemon's really hard. Strategy's really complex. There's type matchups, and that's it. Here's some professor pointers to help you remember what's super effective against what. Grass absorbs water. If you hit a bird with a brick, it'll stop moving. Afraid of the dark? Punch it. Shoutouts to the best Pokemon, Quillfish. Keeping it real since 2001. Experience.
Hi.
Found this childlike adventure with no limitations. Oh no, it's Tiny Push. You don't have the right move to get past that. Oh well, I guess you'll just have to fly back to town and change your party member. Every once in a while, the game takes a break from brutal dogfights to remind you that Pokemon is about friendship. Oh, this one doesn't have the nature I was looking for. Don't worry, you can be a breeding slave. You can always tell who the bad guy in these games is gonna be, because he sounds like this.
Ham-handed philosophy. Ah, someone spilled ketchup on my pants. Now I'm going to use this game's legendary Pokemon to destroy all love. Go, Mega Scrafty.
Is that writing too tactful for you? Well, don't worry, because Pokemon has backstory now. Once upon a time, a 9-foot-tall king from 3,000 years ago used a war machine to rip the universe apart, so there were multiple universes, and the meteor went to ours, and I just want to catch a Bulbasaur, man. Shoutouts to the best Pokemon, Probopass. Keeping it real, 1999. And if you hate having fun, you can spend 9 hours looking for the specific Pokemon with the right EVs and IVs and EVs to use in competitive. And since you clearly like wasting time, once you beat the game, be sure to hop on board the battle funicular and try your hand at diagonal battles. Gotta get good so you can beat both NPCs that know it. And don't forget the rewards. Hooray! A dire head. And then in a few months,
I just killed myself.
Pokemon Horseradish, the slightly enhanced version with
He didn't do it. I did on accident.
You gotta buy it, 'cause this version has all the Pokemon.
Because I think he saw it and then it was just an explosion. Oh no, he killed me, then the explosion went off. Okay.
1963.
Go, Admin Corduroy. Go, Admin Chaps. They made fun of my jorts. But who's laughing now? Join me, and together we shall create a world that is comfy and easy.
I feel like I've been making it incredibly obvious that you got shot, but some people, like me, still ask, did I just get shot?
Watching. If you'd like to support the show, then please check out Audible.com. Audible has an unmatched selection of audiobooks, original audio shows, news, comedy, and more. And if you use my link at Audible.com,
Drop that.
Jello,
Ah, what?
your choice right now, and you get to keep that audiobook after the trial ends, even if you don't continue the service. That is a good deal. In honor of Spooky Month, I'm going to recommend a book about one of the best horror-ish films of all time, Young Frankenstein, a Mel Brooks book, the story and making of the film, written and narrated by, you guessed it, Mel Brooks. Pick up that book or any other book of your choice absolutely free by using this link. I'd really appreciate it.
How? What? I missed every shot. You've got to be kidding.
A few more professor pointers to help you remember type matchups using common logic. It's really hard to punch a bird. You can't be psychic if there's a bug on you. Ice gets in cracks and does that thing where it breaks the ground, but not rocks.
What?
You're strong against ice despite coming out of the ground. Can't get your computer to work.
Why does this, like every game that I'm in, my teammates keep freaking leaving?
Punch it. Can't get your boss to give you that raise? Punch it.
Oh my god.
The shadow Pokemon. You should turn the game off and play a better one. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if Spider-Man was dead? Danny Phantom is a show about a young superhero named Danny
Oh, that's it.
Phantom who really needs a better alias. He has the power to transform into a Smash Bros. Palette swap at any time. He can walk through walls, disappear, and fly. He's much more unique than the other guy. Danny's parents are infamous ghost hunters.
That makes me so uncomfortable.
Ghost, which is usually considered a crime. Danny has to catch all the ghosts while his parents try to turn him ghost from a half ghost to a whole ghost. But he can't tell them he's a ghost because then they'll attack him. Wait, luckily his cool sister Jazz finds out about Spookum and starts helping him out halfway through season 1. Oh, wait, what? That's right, Danny Phantom has changing status quo and plot progression before the season 1 finale. That's completely unheard of. Nice to see a cartoon changing the industry in this contemporary year of 2004. Also helping Danny are his friends Sucker and Tam. Sucker likes machines and meat, and Tam is a goth who hangs out with Danny and Sucker for reasons that are still unclear to me. Danny and Tam secretly have feelings for one another because they're protagonists. Hey, it's a good thing they don't have chemistry class together or they'd be failing. You know what I'm saying? Up top. Alright, with puberty at his back and friends at his side, Danny learns that fighting ghosts is hard, but growing up just might be a little harder. Dynamic with Danny, who ends up being a better antagonist than Vlad, and a much better love interest than Tam. Oops, it just goes to show that the ones who love Danny the most are those that keep trying to kill him. Marvel at the comic book-styled rogues gallery, filled with interesting motivations and personality that eventually just trickles down to a game of
I'm in the stream. Oh, why is Zophia's lips so big? Ew.
You're just in time for me to ruin Jack and Mary Fenton's anniversary.
And also, why does Nomad look like that?
The relationship has been scuttled. They'll get a divorce.
change of plans. Sorry, must have forgotten my waterproof pajamas. I'll have to pass.
I might be a diver, but when I'm done with you, you'll be a diver!
It's really unclear where the ghosts come from, because sometimes they're actual dead people with documented existences, and other times they're just ghost tornadoes. Season 1 sets the bar.
I don't know why I tried to shoot from this far away.
Episodic villains. Then watches Season 2 straddles the bar, and cringes Season 3 bangs its nuts on it before falling off entirely. Enjoy the interactions of the genuinely charming and interesting Fenton family, but only after every 3 episodes of Sucker and Pam had a fight because she's a vegetarian and doesn't meet his expectations. Coming soon, CW. Danny Phantom is a charming cartoon that combines the fun of comic book superheroes with surprisingly well-written depictions of life as a teenager, even if the rushed ending left us missing a panel or two. But hey, at least the show will live on in the disproportionate ratio of an incredibly bizarre and sexual fan art. Fan art? Thank you all for watching, and a huge thank you to Butch Hartman for letting me make fun of his show and for designing and voicing Rebreather. If you want to see more of his work, then you should check out his YouTube channel or the Nuke Network app. It has cartoons, shows, and games all made by Butch, and it's available in the App Store. If you'd like to support the show and get cool extras and outtakes, please consider becoming our patron on Patreon. All our patrons get to vote on what So This Is Basically video we make next, and all proceeds go to hiring more animators so we can make more videos.
Why do they always... Can I just...
Thanks.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. Why did it take me so long? Why did it take me so long to kill a man?
The Legend of Zelda is an action-adventure game series about exploring dungeons and being murdered by chickens. The series follows the many incarnations of the three people that wield the Triforce. You'll play as who has the Triforce of Courage, which gives him the power to rock the dumbest hat in existence. Sometimes he's young, sometimes he's hot, sometimes he's June, and sometimes he's not. But he's always the Triforce of Wisdom.
That's an enemy. I ran in on an enemy. I didn't even know he was an enemy. I thought that was a teammate for a second. I was like, well, that's okay.
From her successful franchise and making Hunt pick up her laundry. Zelda doesn't have a personality except for Wind Waker, where she's a cool pirate captain. Just kidding, boring princess mode activate. In Breath of the Wild, you can unlock her personality. Yup, that's what I'm focusing on in these cutscenes. The Triforce of Power belongs to Ganondorf. Ganondorf is a wizard who doesn't know what wizards are. Ganon is always the bad guy.
Don't know why nobody grabbed that.
He isn't. Sometimes he shows up at the end of the game to steal
They should have, but they didn't. So hey, that's cool, I
magic
guess.
of all, plagiarism. He wants to take over Hyrule for reasons.
Good job.
When the Triforce is brought together, something big magic. Missed orientation day at the Triforce Club, so he has to prove himself over and over again each game, while the other two just get to be born with powers. Spend 80% of the game convincing the finicky goddess to give you the necessary items to defeat the bad guys, as she becomes a bigger obstacle than they are.
Oh, hey, look at that! You got the 3 magic belt buckles.
No! It was a trap!
Now
I should have known.
I'm feeling like a pizza. A hero's pizza, but it's gonna need the sacred topping. Let's say 6 toppings, each from a dungeon. Maybe some.
Hey, we're 5 points ahead.
From a volcano, chives from the haunted woods, some kind of time-themed anchovies, diamonds, just diamonds on the 4th life.
But it's all worth it to get the Master Sword, the only weapon that can seal away Gamblegorg, unless you have a bug net. Or a fishing rod, or a bottle. Why did I even get this thing? It might be tough, but in the end, Ike always wins. Except when he doesn't. We don't talk about those times.
I tried.
The series has an overarching timeline.
Didn't work, but I sure did try.
But it's really confusing.
Oh, didn't see him coming, did he?
So you should just ignore it. Expand your arsenal.
Need what? 50?
In the dungeons. And now thanks to Breath of the
Round
Wild,
last way longer than I
if you're ever
thought.
low on supplies on your journey, just mow the lawn for infinite item pickups that tiny people leave
Oh,
for
we
you to
got it.
find in the grass. Oh, where'd you get that disembodied heart, Picori? Where'd you get that? Enjoy dealing with each installment's signature annoying mechanic, like Kinstone merging, the Temple of the Ocean King, pit cables, the Hall of Skyward Sword, and don't forget the Bad Controls minigame. You don't need to beat it, you'll just never get that last heart container. Just 19 of them at the top of your screen, taunting you forever. Ponder over each game's remixes and familiar locations.
Nah, I don't need that kill.
Races like the Zora. Have you ever wanted to kiss a fish on its fishy fish lips? Look at all these attractive fish. You can kiss this fish, or this fish, or this fish. The fish abilities are end fish. And
I'm second place with 4 kills.
everybody loves it. Maybe we can
How?
finally stop hearing about how every new installation of the series isn't as good as Ocarina of Time. It wasn't even that good.
Ah, we'll end.
Yeah, good luck hitting me with those 19-year-old control schemes.
What?
Oh, they got the 3DS remake.
Man, just blowing up was fun.
Thank you so much for for watching.
Did we really just trap every single one of them in
Check
there?
out this episode's sponsor, T-Blocks.
Nope.
T-Blocks is a
Because
t-shirt
they're finna storm out.
where you can get awesome shirts delivered to your door for just $8.99 a month every month. If you like The Legend of Zelda, they've got a bunch of cool Zelda
Frick.
designs, as well as Pokemon, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Naruto, Attack on Titan, Marvel, DC, and tons of other stuff. And if you use my referral code, JELLOTBX, when checking out at tblocks.com, you can get 10% off your entire order. And that code works for any plan, month to month, 3 months, 6, 12, you name it. And if for whatever reason you don't like the shirt you get, you can exchange it absolutely free. Also, please consider supporting us on Patreon. All patrons get to vote on what So This Is Basically video we make next, and all proceeds go directly to paying.
Did she dab?
Thanks.
Yo, when you see that, go back and just like
It's a show about brick and mortar.
see if she dabbed, because I think she dabbed on me.
The smartest man in the universe, with enemies lurking in every corner of the galaxy.
So they're winning because we got
Follow their
coffee.
multi-dimensional sci-fi adventures, destroying aliens.
And we're still 5 points ahead, so suck it.
Through their adventures, Mortar slowly learns that doing the right thing is usually the wrong thing. And though Brick might act like a selfish jerk, deep down he really does care about his grandkids, provided he stands to benefit from it and the robot replacements he built aren't working yet. Mortar's parents let Brick live in their garage and nearly kill their son every week because they're the worst. Jerry is Morty's spineless loser of a dad who gets almost as much hate from Brick as he does from the
I'm blind now.
Beth is a horse surgeon because she keeps backing the wrong ones. Watch 2 seasons of B-plots fueled by their uncertain marital status that flips back and forth so frequently that it's probably being used to power another Brick's flux capacitor or something.
Okay, I'm only just not realizing that I grabbed it and then I managed to get back down the stairs.
What is this? What are you supposed to be, like some kind of me from another dimension or something?
What are these bullet holes?
Yeah, you're right. This is getting a little meta.
Yeah, this is literally paintball. I'm shooting paintballs. These are just paintballs.
Their adventures by Mortar's older sister, Summer. Summer's a pretty cool action girl and a foil to Mortar, who's
I'm about to die.
or mentioned pissing herself so
I
many
lived.
times that I'm starting to think someone on the staff is into it. Look, I'm not judging. I'm not saying it's a problem. Just pointing it out. The dialogue is sort of, kind of really like a casual, like a sort of an ad-lib vibe going on, which has to be really easy to bank off of when Justin Roiland is playing anywhere from 65 to 100% of the cast. Fall in love with the memorable side characters, like the Macy's. Okay, like Mr. Poopy Butthole. Okay, like Bird Person. Alright, fine, don't fall in love with anyone. Love isn't real anyway, it's just probably some side effect of an alien pooping in your space brain. Like all good sci-fi, Rick or Morty
The both of you died.
by getting as far away from it as possible. Everything and everyone is the worst. All meaning is assigned arbitrarily, and nothing really matters.
Wow, my teammates are just fast at this game.
Yourself. Or kill everybody. Not that those are mutually exclusive. Watch as Mortar goes from a starry-eyed child in the audience's point of reference to a jaded tag-along whose
I tried.
Rick will be eventually murdered.
We're at 40 though, which is fine.
This show is a comedy.
How did I get dropped down to 4th place?
Bricks in the last minute of an episode as all the dialogue cuts out.
I've died the least out of everyone.
Obscure song and sadness. Which is weird to think about.
Oh my god, I want to see Russian Badger make just like a crap post video on it. Where did that come from? We're still 10 points ahead though. Which, you know, thank God for that. I'm just gonna ignore these? Okay. Dude, I think these ones just kind of spawn. Oh, you get points for collecting points, not for killing and stuff.
Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support the show and get more episodes, please check out this episode's sponsor, T-Blocks. T-Blocks is a t-shirt subscription service where you can get awesome shirts delivered to your door for just $8.99 a month.
Why did you target me?
If you're a fan of Rick and Morty, T-Blocks has a ton of cool Rick and Morty shirts.
What time is it? It's 9:35. Nice. Trick-or-treaters and stuff should be done, for God's sake. Please be done.
My referral code, JELLOTBX, when checking out at tblocks.com. You can get 10% off your entire
Heck yeah, boys.
And that code works for any plan. Month to month, 3 months, 6, 12 units.
I'm not, you know, MVP or anything. I hate this victory screen, but hey.
Also, please consider supporting us on Patreon. All proceeds go to paying animators for future videos, and all patrons get to vote on what So This Is Basically video we make next.
I hate this victory screen so much. I think that's when I call it quits on this stream.
versus the Faces of Evil is a
Button
show
does nothing.
about Star
Okay.
Butterfly, a princess who fights
Roll it.
monsters in her own short attention.
What are my chances of getting a pack?
From the
None.
magical dimension of beauty, and she's learning to control her powers.
Loving it.
But she's really bad at it, so her parents outsource her to Earth so she can be someone else's problem. That someone is Marco Diaz, who gets paired with Star for being boring and safe. But he's not busy being the most likable character in the show. He's mopping up Star's messes with the short end of the stick he keeps getting. Together, they fight against Ludo, a horrible little bird man who's terrible at everything, while a series of more competent and interesting villains impatiently wait in the wings for him to die. Ludo wants to steal Star's most valuable possessions, her magic wand and her book of spells, two ancient, all-powerful relics from her royal lineage that she uses